mom and a parent of teens in this community for a really long time. One of the things that I saw was a real need to learn some life skills. I'm sure that you guys would like to go out feeling confident about how to manage your own budgets and things like that.
It's a French phrase called raison d'être. Raison d'être. And raison d'être simply means reason for existing. In other words, what is your purpose in life? Now, let me kind of get a feel for who I'm talking to now. What's the youngest person in here? Who's maybe 11? 13? With 13 and up? 13? Okay, anybody 17, 18? Okay, how old are you? 17? 18. Just around the corner. Yes, sir.
17.
17? How old are you, ma'am? 17? 17. Okay, you guys just around the corner. Now, what I'm going to do is give you some financial principles. Now, I'm not saying that this is the only way to do this. I'm not saying this is the only way to do it, but I'm saying that it is a way that I found that a lot of people have been successful. Some of you will because your parents and your grandparents have known these principles for a long time, they will pass these principles along to you. Some of you, this is the first time that you will be hearing something like this. And if you apply them, then you will be able to pass that on to your kids, to your grandkids. Because one day you're going to look up, it's going to be 20 years from now. It's going to be 25 years from now. You're going to have anything to fall back on. So that's why I did not water down the presentation for you. So there's a couple things before I even start clicking that I want you to kind of put in the back of your mind. I want you to keep it there. We're going to talk about compound interest. Compound interest. I want you to keep that in mind. Compound interest. So, and then the other thing that I want you to remember is time and consistency. Time and consistency. If you had a paycheck right now, you were working and every Friday or every other Friday, you got a paycheck. What would you do with it? What would you do with it? Anybody? What would you do with it? Yes, sir. Put it in the bank? Okay. Anybody else?
Put gas in my car.
Put gas in the car. Who else? You're gonna spend it, right? You're gonna spend it. That's why you're working. There's nothing wrong with spending money. That's why you're gonna get a job. That's why you're gonna work. So, but we're gonna talk about there's three things that you can do with money. Three things that you can do with money. You can spend it, you can give it away, and you can invest it. Those are the only three things that you can do with it. Stick it up on your mattress, that's not really a good idea. People don't really do that anymore. But three things you can do with money: you can spend it, you can give it away, and you can invest it. I like doing all three of those. I wish I had started the investment part of it a long time ago. So, but we're going to talk about compound interest. We're going to talk about what you can do with money and why it's important for you to invest money now. Now, some of you in here, you're going to become millionaires. You're going to become millionaires. Who want to be a millionaire? Does that sound like it's a lot of money? It used to be. $1 million really is not a lot of money anymore. But you're gonna have a chance to earn millions of dollars. But earning millions of dollars is not the same as keeping millions of dollars. Some simple steps that you can do. Pay yourself first. When you start working, pay yourself first. If it's nothing but $10, $15, $20, whatever your salary is, whatever money you make, pay yourself first. I'm gonna show you how to invest when you pay yourself first. Adjust your priorities, change your thinking, adjust your lifestyle, earn additional income, avoid the credit trap. We talked about that just a moment. Set goals and have a plan. One of the things which said earn extra income. I showed a group of people that if they, in addition to their 40-hour-a-week job, I don't care what they make on their 40-hour-a-week job, if they got a part-time job, if you are a 21-year-old, you got a part-time job, making $10 an hour, and you work 20 hours a week, And if you start investing, that's $80, that's $800 a month, right? So on your part-time job, if you invested $600 a month to retirement age, you'll have over $1.3 million just in part-time money. They work every day. They work every day, but they're in such bad shape financially that if the transmission went out in their car, it would be a major crisis. So you have to have an emergency fund. I suggest that as you're building your emergency fund, you try to get it at least to $1,000. Get $1,000 emergency fund. Emergency fund is not to be used for when a big concert comes to town and you want to go and you don't get paid till next week. You don't go into your emergency fund to do that. Emergency funds are just that. It's an emergency fund. So, and then short-term savings. The next account you will have will be short-term savings. That short-term savings, it's gonna be like, you're gonna put money aside for a down payment on your car, when you wanna buy your first home, the major expenses, that's where you're gonna take it from your short-term savings. The long-term savings is where you're going to build wealth. And the stock market don't care about your sex, it don't care about your race, don't care how tall you are, don't care about where your family come from, it don't care about any of that. Every one of you can apply these principles to your life and you can be successful. Use time and consistency. There go that thing again. There it is, time and consistency. It pays to start early. Look, now, here's what happens. Let's say that all of us get together and we're gonna buy stock. And we're gonna buy stock in Carnival Cruise Line. Okay, so now, instead of me having to go in and put $10,000 in Carnival Cruise Line, I got all of you guys that's gonna help me with that $10,000. So each one of us put in a little bit each month, every time, right? So that means that the risk is spread out over all of us. I'm not the only one that's taking the risk. The risk is spread out over all of us. That's what it's called pooled assets. So each one of us is gonna put a little bit in, every month we're gonna put a little bit in. It's gonna click for you. Dollar cost averaging means that you're gonna invest the same amount of money every month. Whether it's $20, $100, $500. You're gonna do that consistently for each month. So that's called dollar cost averaging. The next thing you wanna do is discipline. The second D is discipline. Do it even when you don't wanna do it. Do it even when things get tight and you say, man, I really could use the $100. I need to, that's why you gotta have your emergency fund. So that you don't dip into your money for your long-term saving. So that's the second thing, you gotta be disciplined. And then the third thing to successful investing is you gotta have diversification. You gotta diversify. So a mutual fund is a great way for you to diversify. So the path to financial independence starts with understanding just a few basic tips. It's not very hard. It's gonna click for you. You're gonna understand what I'm talking about. Winning the financial war is the result of winning tiny battles day by day.